Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday, and it looks like ODF and some of the other agencies on the scene have a pretty good handle on the fire because we're not really seeing much of any smoke at all up towards Roxanne Peak, but we'll continue to keep a very close eye on things. 72 degrees in Medford this midday. It's a very nice day with temperatures in the 60s and 70s for the most part, although we are observing a few 50s on the map, 59 for Chemolt and 54 degrees for Brookings. You can see just a few thunderstorms popping up on the map this midday. Just for Lake County, this will become a bit more widespread as we get later and later into the day. So we'll stop stormcast right around the peak of daytime heating. And you can see, just like with yesterday, it's mainly going to be for Klamath County, Lake County, and Siskiyou County. That's where we'll have the best chances for thunderstorms, although it's looking like the coverage is going to be a bit less compared to yesterday. Then the sun goes down, showers and thunderstorms will disappear, and you can see we'll have mostly clear skies, at least for inland areas. And then into Wednesday, we'll continue to keep it pretty clear, pretty dry. But then as we head to the peak of daytime heating, there's going to be a much smaller chance for a thunderstorm or two for Lake County. But the rest of us should be dry. And then some high level clouds that will pass by and won't really impact our weather in any big way. So for today, for the Rogue Valley, here's your hiking planner, and it is going to be warm and sunny. And we will just have some gorgeous weather for this Tuesday. You can see that you're probably going to need to pack the water. You're probably going to need to pack the sunscreen as well, just because we'll be so warm and sunny. High temperatures today will be a couple degrees above average for this time of the year, which is going to place us in the 70s to the east of the Cascades. We'll be in the 80s for the west side valleys and mid 60s along the coast in Curry County, where the marine layer will ebb and flow throughout the day. So this forecast is really dependent on where the marine layer sets up, which is very tricky business. And then for tonight, we'll have mostly clear skies for inland areas, but again, along the coast, we could have a little bit more in the way of clouds and maybe even some patchy fog because of the marine layer. But back to inland areas, pretty clear skies, and for most of us, we'll either be in the 40s or 50s, with the 40s being along and east of the Cascades. Will be even warmer into Wednesday, and even warmer into Thursday, and even warmer into Friday. So I think you're maybe starting to pick up on a trend here. We're going to go through a big time warming trend over the next few days. So as we completely dry things out, and by the way, there's not a drop of water in the forecast for the Rogue Valley over the next 7 days. So getting drier and getting much hotter. We'll end up being about 15 degrees above average for this time of the year by the time we get to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So since we'll be so dry and so hot, that means that fire danger is going to be elevated for the entirety of this week, but then we're going to start to get into that critical category for Monday, especially for the Cascades and the Klamath Basin. So Matt and I will continue to tweak this forecast, and we'll continue to watch that incoming fire fuel data like a couple of hawks over here in the Weather Center. Here's that 7-day forecast for the coast. We'll see a mixture of sun and clouds for today, and then more sunshine for Wednesday and Thursday as the marine layer starts to become more and more of a non-factor. For Siskiyou County, we could have maybe a thunderstorm chance for today, mainly to the east of Interstate 5, and then after that, very dry. In fact, not even a whole lot in the way of clouds in the forecast after today. And then for the east side, we'll have very small chances for thunderstorms for today and tomorrow. Then it's really the same pattern. Lots of sunshine, getting very warm / hot, especially into this weekend. Look at this. The mountains could be into the mid 80s, middle to upper 80s, which means that the snowpack, or at least what's left of it, is going to melt in a hurry. And then for the Rogue Valley, warm for today, warmer for Wednesday, and then very hot after that.